Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the...
Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. David Price will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Batting second.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And
meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Mookie Betts, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Back goes Kiermaier, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He has an even 10 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this Xavier.
A bouncer up the middle. Duffy fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. From the stretch, the knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Count still at 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Now batting, Steven Souza, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. Benintendi is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now the first pitch here from Price. skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tim Beckham. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Smoke on the ground up the middle. To his left, Holt. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Valenzuela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it one away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Brock Holt now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the play, and that first offering on its way.
Second baseman.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right here. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Rip toward the gap in right. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson. Ground ball left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Valenzuela over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 2. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in the leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Digging in for his second at bat, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Pedroia takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Brandon Belt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
And Longoria will make the catch to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Souza.
Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
First baseman number 7.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Tim Beckham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. The short hit hard. Holt scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Miller towards second. He's got it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends. So striding in, Brad Miller will start off the 5th in this one. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. This is flared out towards second, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
1-1 the count now. Hit to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. Get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Popped him up. Ramos over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Souza is after it. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's Mookie Betts. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Pedroia at third. Betts is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. So 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Andrees, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big league.
And the run is in to score from third. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Two and 1 the count. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Eduardo Nunez waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on ball. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Ready for another shot now, Corey Dickerson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 the count. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Line hard toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Valenzuela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dickerson going back. He's there and records the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Bradley is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Duffy is there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. And that's in there for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Souza rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Number 47.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's set. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Corey Dickerson. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Kiermaier at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In career meetings with Fernando Abad, he's 1 for 4. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and 1 strike.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ballgame.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Souza. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. To the right side and through, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Into the box, Logan Morrison, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Well, all of the
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Zach Duke comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Line hard. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Brad Boxberger takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Tim Beckham is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 the count to Miller.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brad Miller goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Runners going. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's now an 8-6 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. Dickerson, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Drilled down the line. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. To throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. No one out with a runner at second. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez. Your attention, please.
Eduardo Nunez will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back to where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
And that's the second out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Threw it. A 27-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. And the run will score all the way from first. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready once again, Brock Holt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Bradley on third with 2 out. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. Ramos rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. Up next for the Rays, Logan Morrison trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tim Beckham.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Beckham. He singled his last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's off the green monster. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Pedroia stands at second with no outs. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Drilled on the ground is short. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base pass. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Chris Young will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury. First and second now, one man out. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now two men in scoring position. Second and third, two away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 3-1 taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. There's ball 4. Here's Jackie Bradley now. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's 1 for 4.
Bradley Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Looking to leave them loaded. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. 12-10 is the final score in this one. Tampa Bay used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Matt